The Paris Agreement on Climate Change came into force on the 4th of November 2016, 4 years earlier than its 2020 deadline. The agreement focuses on cutting carbon emissions, thereby reducing global average temperature to below 2 degrees Celsius. There were a commitment by the international community to provide $100 billion in climate financing by 2020. Given the far-reaching impact of climate change, the European Investment Bank is renewing its commitment to increase its investment in renewable energy and climate mitigation projects. Speaking to GBC24 on the sidelines of the 2016 UN Conference on Climate Change in Marrakesh, Morocco, the Vice President of the European Investment Bank, responsible for climate action, Jonathan Taylor, stressed the bank's commitment to support climate-related financing in the coming years.
In the area of climate action, in the last 5 years, we've lent over 90 billion, and this year, so far, we have lent over 10 billion. We've lent over. These numbers are in euro, by the way. Since COP21, we've in fact lent 16 billion altogether. Last year, we did about 20.7 billion in climate action in 2015.
He is optimistic the bank will end 2016 with over $25 billion in climate financing, just as it did last year.
I would expect that by the end of this year, we will have reached the same sorts of levels which we reached last year. So as I said, we have an overall 25% minimum target, and I would be very, I'm strongly expecting that we will meet that again this year.
In the last 5 years, the European Investment Bank (EIB) has provided more than 90 billion euros for climate-related investment around the world. In 2015, EIB climate finance reached a record high of 20.7 billion euros, representing 27% of overall financing. The Paris Agreement has successfully come to force. As the world gathers again to discuss climate change, experts watch with keen interest as to how the plans and pledges are put to action. Maurice Ogbete, GBC24, Marrakesh, Morocco.